Aw, thanks for actually using my title, Zem.
What?
You originally... you said no to my title. But I love it, so I'm glad you kept it.
Hey guys, look at my pretty little star on Fantasy Grounds.
Oh
We actually
my
can't
God.
see it.
Oh.
Damn.
tales of our endeavors proliferate. Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
All the hosts.
Well, thank you, both of you. Simply Delta, hello and welcome to the stream.
A prudent choice.
Skyline, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to our little tribe. Eisen, hey there. Oh, hey, it's an imaginary squirrel. And some other people that actually exist.
Can't believe you're so mean to me.
Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is Iron Fang Dungeons and Dragons. I'll turn it over to the imaginary squirrel for the recap.
I will bite you.
And she'll go for the nuts.
Oof, that's painful to think. Hello everybody, this is Iron Fang D&D. Last time on Rosalind's Bizarre Adventure, Iron Fang, we got back to the camp, only to find that poor Astral Dad had died, much to Rembrandt's sorrow. Rembrandt tried to comfort the tribe's elder, and let him know that everything was alright and he was there if he needed a shoulder to cry on. Meanwhile, because we had accomplished our mission and brought back the slimy astral substance, the elder said that he could make a potion for us that would help us keep us awake. However, we needed to go and find another dreamer, so to speak, in order to complete the potion so that our exhaustion levels wouldn't grow. After another round of nightmares, because we had to be forced to sleep in order to stay awake, Rosalind went and jumped in the drink because of her fears. Everybody else was quite terrified. However, we managed to get through the episode without killing anybody, so to speak. And then a long-lost friend showed up in the form of Kato, managing to arrive in Kato fashion, bursting out of a tent and causing much worry to the tabaxi that were around. With all this in tow, we decided to go and seek out this other dreamer in order to complete the potion and help us get through our exhaustion. Upon finding the forest in which she lived, certain members decided that they wanted to start a foraging group and started punching trees. Then, under the advisement of the dreamer, we went to find some gnolls who had stolen all of her herbs, and we don't know why. However, upon discovering the gnoll camp, all hell broke loose as more basilisks and more enemies rose from behind the tents after a piercing battle cry from Rosalind. And that's where we left off.
Yeah, I believe we actually left off in
the middle of
combat.
Yep. And we need to
it
be able to
was-
see the map again.
Oh. Can you all see it?
Yes, I can see it.
For some reason, Kalani can't see it. Kalani, can you...
You can see what I can see on the stream, you know. It might be popping
I know,
up
I'm using
that
my phone for the
Toby-
stream, so it's a bit behind.
It might be
How
popping up
dare
that
you.
Toby is seeing it instead of me, though.
How does it feel to be imaginary now, Sim?
I'm not imaginary, though.
Yeah, how do I fix it so that you can see it? Unless you
I
can see it?
can.
You can. Okay, cool. Alright, we're good. So, it was in, again, mid-combat, it was in Astral Null's turn. And this Null, Astral Null 2, is going to reach out with its spear and give a good old double-handed poke to the squirrel there.
I kind of feel like this happened already.
Yeah, I feel like it did too. And I watched the last few minutes of the episode before
I
this.
remember being relieved that he didn't go after me because I was prone right now.
All right, you know what? Since thinking back, I watched the last few minutes of the last episode, and yeah, this did already happen. I'm gonna pass turn, and it is actually Rosalind's turn now.
Really?
Yep.
Yup.
Dak, I don't know if you meant to do this, but you seem to have selected somebody that doesn't exist. You should
Oh my
probably, you know, you should probably advance the combat tracker to, you know, somebody that does exist.
Uh,
I swear we're professional
Well-
here, guys. I swear.
Well, as the great Sky Daddy, I deem that Rosalind the squirrel exists, and it is now her turn in combat.
Oh. So it's an NPC. Got it.
It's a heartless. It's nobody.
Heartless and nobody are totally different, remember?
Yeah. You know, heartless
Don't even-
means they have
Don't.
and no body means they have no heart.
Nobody's business.
oh no.
Oof.
Hey,
Since I don't exist, that one can't exist, so you can get lost.
Oh no, Zim, please, a card for that one. But that first one did hit.
Give him a good weapon.
I'm sorry, what now?
A good weapon.
Sometimes the cards are nice to people. Grim Determination. You have advantage on your next attack against the target.
What?
How is
What?
that?
How is that a crit fail?
I mean, she still misses, but sometimes the cards are nice.
I broke my legs in the last one. What the hell is this card?
That's right, your
My
leg is
leg.
broken.
The cards giveth and the cards taketh away.
Guys,
Wait,
you
do
just
we-
can't imagine strong enough.
Oh my god.
Which leg is broken, Rembrandt? Or was it Cleek? It was Rembrandt, right?
It was me. It was me.
Who's Rembrandt?
Yeah, which leg is broken?
I don't remember.
I thought we
I'm
avoided
gonna-
the leg breaking. I thought we just said it was a really serious sprain. So you
Yeah.
had, you
Alright,
had, you
yeah.
had
Let's
reduced
try.
movement.
Daga took pity on you.
I'm a merciful
I mean,
god.
we should all take pity on Rembrandt. He is recovering.
Advanced attack.
Oh boy. Well. Time to get up here. 5, 10, 15, and 20. And we're gonna whack.
If
Why
you
didn't-
kill steal after
What
I did
is
all
that?
the work, why did you just roll 4d20?
All I did was one.
You
I
have
had
targets
one
enabled.
die. Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna take any of those. Roll another one. Just one.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that would have hit the Astral Basilisk too. That won't.
No, it won't. It misses.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Double checking something real quick. So bonus action, offhand.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Well, seeing as how I've had a chance to be on the ground and take a nice little rest here, I'm gonna focus a little bit, do a little.
It
second wind.
actually. Wait. Rembrandt.
Huh.
Kitty cat.
Yeah.
It actually says that you're still prone. Did you last session take an action move to stand up or an action to stand up?
Not yet. I haven't had
It's
that time
not
yet.
an action. Prone is really useless.
Yeah, you
Literally,
just take
you
half your
use-
movement speed.
Yeah, half your movement speed to stand up. That's it.
Ah, alright. Alright.
Yeah.
So. Alright, cool. Go on.
Bonus action. Close my eyes, take a breather, and second wind.
Calls upon his
And-
bullshit powers of multi-classing.
Sure, sure, friend. Would you allow me to spend my action trying to patch up the leg injury that I got?
With your second wind or what?
No, using a medicine check.
That would.
Well, I would
probably-
have to take that as an action.
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Alright, so
And you'd
you
probably
still-
get attack
so-
of opportunity.
yeah, for me, yeah,
I
I'd
mean,
say
It's
still
only
be
if
on
I'm
the-
leaving somebody's range.
Yeah, if you do that medicine check and you end up being able to patch yourself up a bit, you won't be able to get out of prone this turn.
Hmm.
Are you trying to work on your leg or? I'm a little confused
Yeah,
here.
just
So you could pretty
Yes.
much take half your move speed and then disengage for 5 feet.
I'll just stand then this turn for now. Removing.
Well, you still have an action.
Yes, I do. Spin on over to the Astral Basilisk. Oh wait, shoot. I'm sorry, I did the damage dice by accident.
If you
Nice.
attack, Rembrandt, if you
Yes.
attack, tell me how you are attacking.
With
For a
my rapier.
reason, I have a reason. Yeah.
While it's fighting my compatriots, I swoop in to stab away at it. Oh,
Oh, alright, well. Cool.
Pretty much.
crit card.
Why is everyone stealing Rosalind's kills?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, what was that second attack?
Probably to clear the
The
crit.
second attack was to clear the crit.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, okay, that's right. Yes, I remember.
Alright, so for piercing, we have in the knee for maximum damage. Except you already did maximum damage anyways.
Yeah.
Lol.
Yeah, it does a dead, and
'Cause-
as Rembrandt yeah, it does a dead. As Rembrandt makes that final strike, just as the last one did,
I'm not done
this
yet.
Astral Basilisk. Oh, you're not done yet. Alright.
Nah, I'm just playing. Sneak attack damage.
So, just as the last Basilisk did, this one also makes a death shriek and poofs into little shimmery sparkles, and as they fall to the ground, they seem to gather into this shimmering blob of light that hovers just about a foot from the ground. And as it does that, from the sides of the circle type deal that you have going on there, a couple of astral ghouls pop into
Oh, boy.
existence.
Oh, fun ghouls.
Said Rosalind's not gonna get her advantage. Because it was
Why?
specifically against that target.
What?
The
What?
determination thing? Where you did a crit fail?
Yeah, sorry, I was lost. Oh well, it's fine.
Someone's not paying attention. I know you don't actually exist, but come on.
Dagger, could you clear the prone off of me? So further attacks don't have advantage.
No, leave on him.
Right, yeah,
No.
one moment. No longer prone.
Yay. And turn end. Oh yeah, I need to do that.
Yep.
Alright, Kalani is going to move up and stab at Astral Null 2. Yes, he's gonna thrust his deep into them.
Stabs. Oh, right, you're thingy. So yeah, brain. Yeah.
Stab.
I have reach.
You hit.
What?
I said you hit.
I could have sworn you said missed at first, and I was gonna rip
I heard
you
hit.
from. And bada boom! Oh, come on!
Aw.
I still thrust me up. Oh, hey, it's me again. Toby Kill will go at Astral Knoll.
Oh god, it's happening again. Happening.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
It's happening.
This is a piercing with a sharp stick. Triple damage, and the target must make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target loses an eye. GM decides which one.
Oh god.
Well, time to roll your damage, because it might just be dead beforehand.
Yeah.
It's simple. You ask them which eye they want to lose, and then you pick the other one.
At least players
so-
don't lose eyes with these decks.
Alright, so I pick which eye is Deadzo.
Yeah, apparently Toby reared up and chomped down on its head.
Alright, it loses its right eye. It
Oh
just kind
my.
of pop.
I spy.
Oh my god.
Toby, you gonna pass your turn?
No, he's just gonna hold it indefinitely.
If he doesn't pass his turn, then we don't die. It's perfect.
Alright, so Mr. Astrogul over here.
They sound familiar.
Wanders over here to...
This music is from Baldur's
Okay.
Gate.
That would be why then.
Wanders over to Keita. And, gives him a good old bite.
Nom nom nom.
Oh, that was a tasty bite of a cat, and it's gonna do that much damage. It was not supposed to be... Wait, what?
What?
Why did it roll 4 of those?
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, it's just a scratch, anyways.
so
resists
I'm just
everything.
gonna take... Yeah, just do 12 damage. I'm gonna take away the extra 2 dice that it rolled. So 12 damage for that.
Okay, so I take 6 because bear totem.
Oh! Okay, cool.
Yep. Resistance to everything. Except
Unless
psychic.
it was psychic damage, but I don't think that was.
But now it
I mean-
suddenly is.
I mean,
That
it's
is
okay.
also resistant to bullshit.
this is an astral rotting body that is moving and just bit you. I'm pretty sure that would have some psychic turmoil, some mental turmoil associated with it.
Oh,
That makes
pshaw, Kalani. I've seen worse. I work with you.
What do I have to do with anything?
You have everything to do with everything.
Oh,
So
I just had a horrible thought.
Oh no.
So did I.
What if the DM resurrects Astral Daddy and has him hit Rembrandt? Would Rembrandt take psychic damage then?
you know what? Don't give me
No.
ideas.
No.
Anyways, Zim.
1942.
Sweet.
Columbus
awesome.
sailed the ocean blue. Or
Great.
no, it's 1942.
There's a way to measure the distance from character to thingy, right?
Yes.
How do?
The easiest way is right click on the map, go to pointers, and draw arrow.
Sweet, thanks.
Alternatively, you can set them as a target. Honestly, I have no idea how to do that, though. It's something I've never bothered to learn.
That's fair.
The thing that looks like glasses.
That targets all enemies and shows you the distance between them.
Yep.
All right, so this ghoul, Mr. Ghoul 2.
Mr. Ghoul.
Oh, I remember it.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Howdy ho.
Oh dear, and that's a miss.
Oh, good.
All right, Mr. Knoll here. Very painfully reaches out to give a good old double-handed poke to Toby.
Wow.
Poke, poke.
Creepy poke.
Speaking of poke, we have Pokemon merchandise for the 3 new starters coming with Pokemon Sword and Shield. Available on the store.
You forgot gun.
Hashtag your favorite Pokemon in chat. Your favorite new starter Pokemon.
It's sword, shield, and gun.
There you go.
Don't forget Nunchuck and Tactical Nuke.
And Chunkla.
All right, Cleek, it's your turn.
Yay! I am going to move here and see what is the range on this. If it's what I think it is, this is gonna be fun. Ah, it doesn't. Okay.
You could.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand here.
You could
I'm gonna
technically
pull out my.
You can occupy an ally space if you need to, and come walk back out. If that'll help you with targeting.
No, it doesn't. Go away. Oh, thank you for the music. It's perfect. Okay, I'm pulling out my quarter. And I'm going to... why won't it open? There it is. Poison spray. Did it...
Oh no, I failed that.
Wait, it actually hit?
Yeah, you hit.
What? No way, that never hits.
Oh,
Damn.
Rest in pieces, Knoll.
Jeez.
Wow.
that max damage.
No,
Almost.
that's too short. It's
Yeah.
a D12.
So as that Knoll is struck with whatever Cleek just did to it,
Poison spray.
poison spray, it shrieks, and this shriek is blood curdling. It seems to sink into your bones, and as the shriek echoes into the air, it explodes into this seemingly dark, sparkly matter that sprinkles
you're
about
upsetting.
and dissipates within a second.
Jeez, Cleek, way to fart on it.
The unseen fart is the deadliest.
But yeah, so quarterstaff at the ready, and we.
Ooh. Treska. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch tactical nuke.
Eldritch
Failed.
Myth.
That really misses.
It was almost a critical miss. Whatever.
Alright, this Gnoll is once again going to reach out and give a good old. No, this time he's gonna go and he's gonna give a chomp to the kitty cat in front of him.
No, don't do that.
Oh no, you bring it, bitch. You don't harm my Rembrandt.
Ow.
I will blend you.
With hammer.
You just didn't want me to impose this advantage.
Enjoy your stay.
Woohoo, thanks for the follow.
So as this happens, as the Gnoll bites into Rembrandt, there seems to be another astral Gnoll form. It forms into existence near the tents there, but it's not dark in color like the other ones.
Oh.
It's shimmery and sparkly and light in color like the other astral forms you've seen, like Curious Light and his father before he was brutally murdered. And it just kind of stands there and watches with wide
Too
eyes.
soon. Too soon.
Not soon enough.
Kill it like the rest.
Pour some out from my homie Lost Garden.
So
He truly
Kato
is
is
lost.
going to scream at the Gnoll that just appeared. Hello, Gnoll friend. Gnoll. And then she is going to angrily turn to the ghoul that bit her and smash him with her axe.
So
Wait,
this
are
Gnoll
you
that-
saying hello, null friend in null, or are you
Yes.
physically saying in null afterwards in English?
That's up to you to decide.
In English, it is.
common, not English.
You're common.
Oh,
Whoa.
Rude.
I love you.
A common sparkle.
Yeah, you better love the Sky Daddy.
No, I love the sparkle dog.
I'm not a sparkle dog.
he's killing PTSD.
I'm sorry.
That's a dead one.
That be dead.
So as Kato shouts, "Hi, Gnoll friend," and then embarrassingly misses striking the ghoul with the great axe.
I was distracted by friends.
I mean, fair. I tend to get distracted by friends too, considering I don't have many myself. But
Oh, burn!
self burn. But this.
It's
this
alright,
at-
Daga. I'll be your imaginary friend.
Oh, thank you. So this Gnoll, this more brightly colored astral Gnoll, turns to Kato and kind of cocks its head to the side for a second, and then it looks around again and sees the other Gnoll creatures, and it almost seems like this Gnoll recognizes the ones that you're currently fighting, but he still doesn't move. He doesn't go anywhere. He's still just standing there. And while he's standing there, this other Gnoll friend, which one is it?
This one's a dead one.
Oh, it is a dead one.
It's time to Rosalind
So,
to
yeah, it's Rosalind's turn.
Dead
ask
Gnoll
someone
friends
if
are
they
best
will
friends.
Will it blend? That is the question.
blend.
I'm thinking here.
Don't think too hard.
Hey, Sky Daddy, may I use my inspiration to try and mass intimidate these three?
Huh?
I mean, you can try.
Is nobody sounding robotic for everybody else?
I
Well,
had
everybody sounds
to
fine
leave
for
and come
me.
back.
I can change the server
Nope.
we're connected to.
It's something with Discord itself.
Oh wait,
Oh.
technically it should be rolled at advantage, shouldn't it?
Why?
Yeah.
Because inspiration.
You're gonna use the
Inspiration is if you use it. If
Yeah,
you
inspiration's
use
a
it, then it's
one-time thing.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying is it should have been rolled at advantage.
You're saying that, but that's if you decide to use your inspiration.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
she
I'm
said
doing.
she was
I'm
going
using
to.
it.
So
Okay, then
Yeah,
yes.
so just go ahead and roll another d20.
Fantasy grounds?
Yeah.
Did anyone else just see it roll, but it didn't pop up in chat?
I didn't see a roll.
I didn't see one. Not in chat either.
There it is.
Oh, I saw your first roll. It popped up.
What I see in chat is the 16, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna take that. And what were you trying to intimidate?
The two closest to Rembrandt. I basically just trying to make them frightened of me.
Alright, how are you doing that?
I am screaming and hissing at them, and then brandishing both warhammers as I go to attack their friend.
Can you give me an example of what it will sound like when it hits? Wonderful.
Is that good enough?
Sounds like it's just
That's wonderful. Thank you.
I'm gonna reconnect to Discord.
You're breaking
I'm
up there for a second.
swapping the server region.
Yeah, I just had to reconnect to Discord because even Zim's music was stuttery.
Ah, okay, fair.
Well, I swapped the server region, so hopefully that'll be better as well.
So, as the squirrel screams and hisses at the gnoll and the ghoul, it seems like the ghoul kind of like is a bit taken back and and is forced to take a step back and kind of just staring at this squirrel, a little confused about things. But the gnoll,
Would that
however,
provoke an opportunity attack?
Technically,
Yes.
it left your frat range.
yeah, go for the opportunity attack.
Aha. Oh my god.
Of
Oh,
course.
shit.
Alright.
Good job,
Alright.
Rosalind.
Wait. Okay, back up a sec. Did it leave because Rosalind made it?
Yeah.
It technically left because it was frightened of me. So I didn't physically push it with any kind of magic or anything. It left because it was frightened of me, which is
Yes.
technically still under its own volition.
Yeah, Zim, I'm fine with
Okay.
Rembrandt taking that opportunity attack. He's good.
Okay. Alright. Right in the kisser. Maximum damage, and the target cannot speak for 1d4 rounds.
If only this thing spoke.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Oh, there you go.
So,
Flip that
max damage. 11. Oh, have you hit yet? For
You know
sneak
there's a
attack?
modifier for max damage, by the way, Rembrandt.
Is there?
Yes, go to the plus and negative in the top right for modifiers, and there's literally a button that says max.
Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna clear the damage you just put to him, and you can re-roll that with the max damage modifier.
Plus and negative next to the little man.
Next to the little man.
Yeah. You know where
Where?
the party sheet and combat tracker is
it's
and all
over
that.
there.
Top right.
Okay. Okay.
Oh!
Huh.
I never realized that myself.
So if I
That is awesome.
That's how I was making opportunity attacks in the temple, because I was literally clicking the opportunity button.
so then this should okay. And then actually no, I don't get sneak attack.
Ignore
Ow.
that. Ignore that.
Automatic miss.
I mean, it didn't target anyone, so.
Alright, was that it for your opportunity attack?
Yep.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, as I said, the ghoul steps back, and Rembrandt takes that chance to... How did you attack the ghoul, Rembrandt?
Rapier stab through the face, I think.
Nah, right to the center of mass, right to the chest.
But you hit his mouth with the critical.
What is going on?
Okay, then I skewer his lips.
Alright, cool. So, it gets the crap knocked out of it in its face as it takes a step back. And the gnoll doesn't really seem to be too intimidated by the screaming and hissing squirrel, and instead turns its attention to her and bares its fangs.
That's fine, I'm gonna clobber it in the face if I still get to do my normal turn. Because that was literally just screaming.
Smack it! Make it blend!
It's number 1, okay.
That will not make it blend.
Alright, you missed that first one, but you hit the second one.
I'm gonna action surge and go for one more.
Oof.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
At least it wasn't
that
a
didn't
one.
hit.
Should have saved the action surge for the fighting spirit combo.
No, because Fighting Spirit is actually ass.
Oh.
Apparently I hit Kato by accident.
Partially.
Wow,
Partially.
that's rude.
You might want to clear that, Kato. It was an accident. Apparently the dice must have just been touching the border or something. I'll be honest, I hope they improve the combat tracker in the next one, because I don't like the border things. I'd rather just have, like, icons or something.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I like the combat tracker as it is.
I don't, it takes up too much of the screen.
20.
You can resize it.
Or at least let me
10,
take it out of Fantasy Grounds and move it to
15.
my second monitor.
Or you can roll on them on the map.
Here we go with the Wakizashi on the Astral 2.
Oh.
Oh.
What is with all the crits tonight? Holy crap!
Yeah, it's a
I haven't
whole lot
rolled a
of crits.
crit.
It's because nobody got crits last week, except for me on that one intimidation roll.
That second one missed.
Alright, what kind of damage is this?
Oh, that's right. That was just to clear the crit.
Yeah.
My bad.
Slashing. Melee.
Calf slash. Triple damage.
Oh, whoops. That is the wrong dice pool.
Nice.
And now for bonus action offhand.
Dang.
Oh my goodness.
Almost.
Wow.
It won't die. It's so close to being dead. If only someone was in 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
My turn.
Alright.
Alright, remember it.
I will follow suit. From Azurite.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Bam. And we'll bam.
Hey.
Oh,
And as Rembrandt strikes with that final attack, this ghoul once again, just as the others, explodes into sparkly, shimmery dust. But unlike the basilisk, it doesn't gather into that sparkly ball that hovers a foot from the ground.
I still say it's slimy.
it instead dissipates into nothing.
okay. And I will move back here. And end my turn.
Oh.
Your turn to crit, Kalani.
No pressure.
Don't let me down now.
We'll see. No crit.
No crit, but hit.
Yeah. Still get to do damage.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Maximum damage on both.
Jesus.
I am
Stop.
okay with that as opposed to.
Alright, yeah, so as Kalani absolutely destroys this astral knoll, it also bursts into shimmery dust, but
Hang on.
it again... What?
Kalani comes up, stabs his glaive through the gut of the knoll, and then the forced blast pushes him back off the spear. Then he explodes.
Nice.
Alright. I'll take it.
He has a
So he
shotgun
explodes.
spear.
He explodes into the shimmery, but like the other, like the other darker colored knoll that you all fought, it doesn't leave behind that shimmery ball of essence, but it does leave behind something else. It leaves these shimmeries that it bursts into. They seem to gather on the ground as a sort of sludgy type substance.
Oh boy.
The Sparkle Dog really likes his shimmeries.
Sparkle sludge.
Oh my god, I'm not a sparkle dog.
Is it Nickelodeon Gak?
What was that about, Gak?
Is it Nickelodeon Gak?
Is it Flex glue?
It's not. No.
Flex glue.
I assume that
Or
Toby
making
Kale
glue out of the
misses.
Gnoll's claws.
It even works underwater.
Sparkle
I don't,
Dog.
think, I don't think he heard you.
Oh yeah, sorry, Toby, you miss.
Okay.
So this ghoul reaches out and goes for a bit of a claw attack against the cat standing in front of him.
Kato screams
going
at
for
him
the
as
pat
he
pats.
goes for it. Come on, if you're gonna hit me, actually do some damage, ghoul. Let's go.
So the Gnoll is pretty pissed off about being so fucked up by Toby his last turn.
The Sparkle
And-
Dog is metagaming just to punish me.
Oh my god.
And it reaches out and does a bit of a... It reaches out with its spear with both hands and stabs at Toby's chest.
Rude.
Toby.
Toby.
To be or not to be?
Oh boy.
See, I told you. Sparkle Dog is metagaming.
Okay, how am I
He's the
metagaming?
DM, it's his job to metagame.
Literally.
Oh no, mouse.
As Cleek casually beats a mouse in the background.
You're not hearing anything. It's just my lunge. I just want to move up a single square. There we go. Poke the astral ghoul with my stick. If I can pick up the dice.
Hey, give it that stick.
No.
You don't give it the stick.
Cleek, get better at handling sticks.
Are you still there?
Alright, Shreshka.
Hello, hello.
It's your turn.
I will do what an Eldritch Warlock does best.
An Eldritch what Blorog does best? Missing.
I mean, it doesn't look like you're gonna do that, because it says no.
I mean, it's better than your last one.
Fair.
You're improving one Eldritch Blast at a time.
That one's dead.
Sold your soul for a 1d10 cantrip and can't hit with it.
Oh, yeah, this one's dead too.
Out.
Little ball
Hey,
fluff, go.
Alright, I scream at it again and try to hit it again.
No,
Hey.
you need to
Yeah,
scream
you
and
hit.
hiss, Kato. Take from Rosalind's example.
Damn.
And what, ghoul?
Why are you rolling 2d12?
Because I have the large great axe that does 2d12 plus 6 damage. I picked it up at one point. You have to have a strength of 18 to use.
I've never seen a D&D weapon do more than 1 dice of damage.
It's
I mean,
hold
great
on, I've
swords
got
do
the
2d6.
I've got
I
the
thought
thing
that
put
was
on the
during
wiki.
one
One
of
sec.
those not real missions that we did.
Was it? I don't know. I was allowed to keep it. It's still on my sheet.
Well, ultimately, this is up to Daga, but that is a very overpowered thing.
Daga, the Nerf stick is yours. Shall you swing it?
Send me. Do you have a link to the specs?
Yep. Give me 1 sec.
Cool beans.
There's also the fact that you are extremely tiny and should be small size.
I'm classified as medium because tabaxis are medium.
Yes,
yeah, tabaxis are
but you are
medium.
also smaller than the small sized characters we have.
No, she's not.
No,
smaller
I'm
than
not.
the
I'm a little bit
smallest
bigger.
sized character.
We had this fight before, and we determined that I'm medium.
Grumble.
And for this axe, it's if you're a medium creature with a strength score of 18 or lower, you minus your proficiency bonus from the attack roll, but add it to the damage roll. In which I'm medium with a strength score of 18, so it's only a +4 to hit, but it's the +6 on the damage.
And that's a. What's the damage dice?
2d12.
Ah. Since it's double dice, drop that damage modifier down to 2.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that +6 with a double dice and it being d12s, that's a bit much. So keep the 2 d12s, but drop the damage modifier to 2.
I mean, even 2d12 is still really out there.
I know, but K2 what picked it up from a previous quest that y'all did before I took it.
Yeah, I picked it up off of one of the giant. I think it was a giant skeleton or something we were fighting.
Was that one of the real missions?
I don't think it
I
was.
cannot
No,
remember.
it wasn't.
Yeah, it was one of the fake ones, and we didn't get to keep anything from those.
I honestly can't remember. I remember what I do remember is going over it with whoever was running it because we had to make a special thing for it for my sheet.
I remember that we did make a special thing, but that was just so you could use it temporarily.
I think we threw the rules book out of the window just because
It
this
wasn't
was like a
an
fake session.
Yeah, it was a fake thing.
Alright,
By
well I'll go back
fake
to my
thing-
normal battle axe then. I couldn't remember where I got it.
I mean, by fake thing, do you mean an adventure that wasn't canon?
You know how like we did like a practice session with you, like that.
Oh, all right, yeah, like a mock session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Kinda
right,
like
yeah.
that.
When I do my mock sessions, I make items found not canon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember which session it was, so it was just on my sheet and I used
That's the problem
if
when you
you-
disappear for a month or 5.
Listen, it's not my fault I had to move 3 times.
I know.
I mean, fair.
She's got a
fair.
point
I
there.
could
Give
still
them
give you
that.
crap.
Give them that. I feel that. I've moved around a lot in the last handful of years, but yeah. So,
Real
Kato,
quick,
drop.
Athian, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody from their stream. I am Raw Zim, and we are doing Iron Fang Dungeons and Dragons this evening. Everybody coming over there, please remember to hit that follow button, and thank you again for that raid.
Alright, so Daga, here's what I'm gonna do. Clear that damage that I just did, and I'm just gonna roll the damage as if I struck with my normal battle axe.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me right on. I mean, 1 second. Let me do that math.
Alright, and I'm gonna just remove that great axe from my sheet then, because I can't remember, and if you guys think it was a fake item from like one of the imaginary ones,
Rosalind, I'm sorry, but I have to. Just treat it as like a Rosalind item.
What?
Imaginary. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kato. That's pretty ridiculous accent. It's seeming like everybody's pretty on with it being from a mock session and non-canon. So we'll figure out something if you want to.
I wasn't there
out
for it.
ya.
I was just confused as to why a Great Axe was doing
Welcome to the
2d12 was all,
Hamlet.
because normally a regular Great Axe is 1d12.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
And I feel like I started something, and I apologize for it.
Oh no, you didn't start anything. You're all good. But yeah, I cleared that damage, Kato. So you're good to go ahead and roll damage with your other weapon.
Your battle axe.
There we go. That's my normal axe.
The
Our
blacks.
illustrious
Right on.
champion returns.
Still almost does half the
Welcome
damage.
home.
Yeah, I still smack hard.
All right, squirrel.
Will it blend?
Haha.
I'm gonna eat the squirrel.
No, you won't.
Nom nom.
Yeah, you miss. Well, the first one misses. That second one hits.
Nice.
Oof.
All right.
And now for the kill steal.
If you don't, I will.
Yeah, no, right?
Kato and I do all the work, only for Rembrandt and Edgy McEdgeface to come in and steal the kills.
Yeah, right? So rude.
Us girls gotta stick together, Kato. We gotta form a club.
That's right, it's a girl too.
I am all for this.
I can't even tell with that hood.
It's kind of the point.
Azurite's an 8. Also, I approve of this song, Sim.
All right, Rosalind, was that your
Good.
turn? Oh, yep. All right, cool. Azurite.
Wow.
You hit.
Kill stealing mother.
And now, because there's someone within 5 feet, there's an ally. Sneak attack.
Aww.
Ooh. So, just like the others, this ghoul bursts into shimmeries and dissipates.
Wait. Now for the ultimate kill steal. 5, 10, 15, 20, offhand.
No, you wouldn't.
Nope,
You wouldn't. Nah.
I wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
Button.
Okay. My movement speed's still halved, so I can't make it.
Oh wait, you don't have bonus yet. That's
No.
right.
No. So Dagger, would you let me patch up my leg now?
I mean, you do whatever you want to with your leg.
You're God.
You could chew on your leg.
That will really take care of it quick.
Yeah, go ahead and patch up that leg.
Cool. That'll probably be my action, right?
Yes.
Alright, pass turn.
Kalani.
Sorry about that. I thought my bot was broken.
You're good.
He thought his kobold was broken, so he tried to return it for a new one.
Kalani's gonna go
Usually
help
how
out
it
his
works.
companion.
It helps there's a lot of kobolds to go through.
Yeah, we get them from kobolds or us.
Yeah, you hit.
Cobalt.
And for good measure.
Right, yeah. So this more dark-colored astral ghoul also bursts into non-existence, and this one also its shimmeries gather on the ground in the same dark pool of goop.
We are a team. There is no kill stealing amongst friends and allies. Alright, so we got one that is apparently friendly, and otherwise I guess we're done.
Yeah, so what's left is this wide-eyed astral ghoul standing there, and two
Ghoul?
pools, Pools.
No,
two
you said
pools.
this one wide-eyed astral ghoul. You didn't say
I meant
no.
null. I meant null. My bad. And
It's a ghoul. Kill it.
and two pools of dark
Oh god.
liquid. on the
Didn't the
ground.
basilisk leave one?
Yeah, the basilisk did leave the shimmery ball of essence, just much like the one that you killed before left behind.
Can Rembrandt put it in the pouch?
No, Rosalind's putting it in the pouch. You got your one last time.
If you want to, go ahead.
You
I mean,
only-
his
yeah,
was
too
because
much fun with
I'm literally
areas.
standing on top of where it was, and I'm also picking up my hand axe cipher at it earlier at the same time. So
Everybody drop those measurements, please.
That is
Drop all
not me doing it.
Zim's bored.
It's not me
My
either, because I
God.
don't know how to do it.
So
Thank you.
Kato is going to skip over to the knoll and speaking to it in knoll, just, hey, so what's going on? Most of you gnolls didn't seem too friendly.
As Kiddo skips over to it, he takes a step back. He's very confused, and that's very clear in his face. And his eyes are still wide, and he looks at Kato, and in no, he responds, "I have no idea what's going on."
Kato's gonna nod and ask him, well, can you tell us what happened? Because this all seems a little weird.
Yeah, it's weird for me too. I woke up partially transparent, and I watched you kill things that looked like people I know.
Kato's gonna apologize and just, sorry about your friends. They attacked us. We had to defend ourselves. I tried to talk to them before, but they weren't hearing any of it. But you seem to be reasonable.
He looks around, and he's still really taken aback. He shrugs, and he kind of like paces around a little bit. And as he's doing so, you can actually hear the shuffling, a little bit of shuffling from inside the tents within this clearing. And as the shuffling happens, you also start to hear various yawns. And very slowly, if you look back to this remaining astral knoll, his form starts to slowly become more transparent, and within a couple moments, he disappears. And
Buddy, where'd you go?
and from within the tents surrounding you, you hear an elevated shuffling, and you can hear hay moving about. You can hear skins and furs shifting. You can hear various yawns coming out of the tents. And soon you start to see a couple of gnolls come from the entrances of the tents. And then a couple moments later, you hear grief-filled shrieks from the tent closest to where Azurite just was. And from the tent to the top left, closest to Toby, a gnoll that very heavily resembles the one that Kato was just talking to steps out, eyes still wide.
Well, since you don't have any other friends left, why don't you come with us? I'll take you
Yes,
home, and
Kato
I'll
loves
bathe
friends.
you, and we'll put a collar on you, and we'll call you George.
Okay, Kalani's gone mad with power.
I think it's pronounced Jorge.
The gnoll looks at Kalani and shakes his head, and
that was not in character.
I figured not, but you know what? I wanted to call you on your shit. I'm gonna call you on your shit one of these days. I'm gonna force it to be canon, so be prepared.
All right, so I'm gonna call back over to that gnoll who just popped out and ask, how did you get over there?
Just like before, the gnoll looks around and shrugs and says, I really have no idea what's going on. And he moves closer to the group, still very clearly confused. And the shuffling from the other tents gets a little louder, and a couple more gnolls come out of the tents. But once again, the tent that was closest to Kalani, nobody comes out of that one. Instead, there's simply sobs coming from that tent, from one voice in particular.
Kill it
just
like the
sobbing.
rest.
And the gnolls that are coming out of the tents, other than the one that Kato spoke to, they seem pretty confused, and they look around for a moment, but they spot you guys, and they hear the crying and the sobbing and the anguish from the tent closest to Azurite. And it seems like their confusion very quickly shifts into distrust, and they look at you all with bared fangs, and their hackles are raised. And the one that K2 spoke to, however, he raises his hands and he says, wait, I what is going on? What just happened?
Kato is going to, motion to the party that, things are not hostile at the moment, and to not be alarmed by the gnolls bearing their fangs, to keep things cool. And she's going to ask the gnoll, who does that tent that the crying is coming from belong to?
A trio of brothers. They share the tent to make more space for others, and they sleep there with their friend. And it sounds like she's the one who's crying.
Kato nods, and she's gonna slowly approach that tent, and just trying to be as non-threatening as possible. Just, hey, is everything okay in there? Can we help?
Do you look in at all?
Yeah, I peek my head in a little bit slowly.
Okay, so you see a female gnoll knelt over 3 bedrolls, absolutely stained and covered with blood and viscera, and you can very briefly see the 3 torn bodies of the 3 Gnoll brothers. And they kind of just barely resemble the darker astral forms of Gnolls that the group of you just vanquished.
Kato is gonna take a step back and she's a little bit shocked because she's trying to put 2 and 2 together and kind of figured out what's going on. And she's gonna turn back to the Gnoll who has been cooperating and just ask, what do you remember before you woke up? There's something going on.
The Gnoll seems at this point to be in a very confused state of shock, and he looks to Kato and he simply says, I remember dreaming. I remember my dream going dark, and I remember waking up and being able to see through myself. And I remember you all standing there fighting.
She's gonna nod and ask, do you remember anything else from the dream? I mean, we've all been plagued with nightmares. We think it might have something to do with this.
Rembrandt wants to go over to Kato as she's speaking in Null, put a hand on her shoulder, and just be like, try your best to speak with them. You're the only one who can talk to them for now. Giving her a bardic in case she needs it. And also explaining to Kato, if it's not looking good that they think we're against them, see if that one remembers being in his dream state and knows that we were fighting to defend ourselves.
Kato nods to Rembrandt and briefly explains what the Gnoll had told her about like what he saw and what he remembered, and assures Rembrandt that she's going to do what she can to keep the situation peaceful.
All right. Sorry. What did you asked the Gnoll something previous to Rembrandt giving you Bardic?
Yeah, I asked the Gnoll if he could tell us like anything that he remembered from that dream, because our entire group has been plagued with nightmares, and we think that the dreams might have something to do with what's going on to him.
At this question, the Gnoll, his eyes, they only go wider, and he seems even more confused, and he almost seems afraid. And he looks at all of you and he says, the only thing I remember is the thing that and he stutters, and it's like he can't finish his sentence, and instead he continues on, and he says, after that nightmare, the only thing I remember is waking up and seeing you kill what looked like the brothers, and from the sounds of what's coming from their tent, you actually killed them. And as he's speaking to you, the other gnolls that are slowly waking up and coming from their tents, they're still gathered around. They're baring their fangs, but as everybody's speaking, they keep getting more and more confused, and they don't know whether or not to keep baring their fangs or to take a step back and loosen themselves, and nobody's really sure what's going on right now.
Kato is going to once again, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for anybody to get hurt. We were just defending ourselves. I understand you guys don't know what's going on. We want to help you find out, because we think, whatever's happening to you might be happening to us. And she's gonna turn to the other gnolls, and ask if any of them maybe know any, like, remember any bits of dreams. And she's gonna try to, like, do her best to assure them, like, you know, that they are trying to help.
The Gnoll that you're speaking to, when you apologize for killing the other three, his worry, his fear, his confusion is still there, but he gives a little bit of a nonchalant shrug, and he says they were always destined for bad things. Their souls were ruined from birth. Everybody said so, but everybody kept giving them more and more chances. It was only a matter of time before something happened to them, and now I find it hard to grieve for them, honestly. And the other Gnolls, with K2 continuing to convince them that they mean no harm, the other Gnolls start to relax a little bit, and they go back into their tents. They're confused, they're tired, they're a little scared, and they just want to go back to bed. So they all kind of wander back into their tents. But the other one stays out.
All right, so Kato is going to relay all of the information that one Gnoll has told her to the rest of the group, and you know, I think maybe this has something to do with everything that's going on with us. Like, what do you guys think? What do you want to do?
Well, there's not much more that we can do except to keep going. Try and get to the bottom of this before too many more people are hurt.
We still need those herbs.
Yeah.
Kato is going to ask the Gnoll, you know, if he knows anywhere about those herbs, because you know they want to help everybody.
Herbs? Oh, and it seems like his fear and confusion melts from his face near instantly, and his muzzle contorts into a snarl, and he says, "Oh, that bitch!" And he says, "Though you want those herbs? Is that why you came here?"
We were told that certain herbs might help. What do you mean, bitch? Who? What? I'm confused.
If it's that little bitchy gnome, why did you need? What do you mean these herbs can help?
Kato is going to turn to the group and explain what the Gnoll's reaction was, and I was asleep, guys. What should I tell him?
I mean, you weren't asleep when y'all met with Berfina before coming to the Knoll camp, and she said that the herbs she needed the herbs in order to help you guys, in order to create something that would help you guys combat the physical and mental effects of staying awake indefinitely.
Oh, right. Okay. So, Kato is going to do her best to explain to the Gnoll, you know, we keep getting plagued with these nightmares. We need to not sleep, but in order to find out what's up, we need to not be exhausted, and we were told that this way was herbs that would help us stay awake, and help to, like, combat those effects. Do you know anything about them?
He chuckles and says, "Yes, I know her herbs." And he thinks for a moment, he scoffs, and he says, "Fine. You say she knows something about what's going on. You say these herbs can maybe help. I'm coming with you. I want to know why I was able to watch everything that was happening, why I was able to look at my body sleeping, why I could see through myself. I want to know what's going on. So I'm coming with you. That's the only way I'm giving you these herbs."
Okay, that's absolutely fine with me. I'll let everybody else know that you're cool and you're welcome to tag along.
Is he cool?
And thus the Sparkle Dog has inserted himself into the campaign.
Oh my god. With the
He's-
22
He's
HP.
cool.
Kato,
We got a friend now.
Kato,
Are
did you
sure?
explain that?
Are you
Did
sure
you
you're
explain-
positive?
Did you explain that he's here to learn like why he was able to see all those dreams?
Yeah, I'm basically relaying everything that the
Okay.
Gnoll told me and telling you guys now and explaining why we now have a Gnoll friend.
Rembrandt would tell you to tell him the reason why he could see is because he is strong of spirit. And
Okay.
those who are strong of spirit are able to breach this so-called like sleep realm, and they take that form. So he must be different than the others.
Okay, Kato is going to relay that to the Gnoll in Gnoll to let him know.
The Knoll and
Alright.
Knoll.
In actuality, it's because his sparkleness is above maximum.
Oh my god.
So, at the mention of whatever they said, he's gonna be like, what? No. All right, yeah. Now I'm definitely coming with you because this just doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's cool. Well, we're happy to have you along.
So not even the Sparkle Dog knows the meaning of his own story?
Oh
I have
my
to be right
god,
back.
Tim.
I'm in a sassy mood tonight.
I can fucking tell. So this who? Okay, Roslyn is AFK. That's actually a good chance for me to mention that. My dog
Why is
currently
Rosalind
crying a lot.
AFK? Let's all chant Rosalind until they
For
get
you
back.
to mention
Then
what?
go AFK.
My dog's screaming at me. I'll be 5 minutes.
Alright, I'm timing you.
Screaming doggos.
All right.
Screaming doggos.
That was a very delayed quay. That wasn't even my quay. What in the world?
Coo.
Coo.
Alright guys, so it seems we are going on a break. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening with Iron Fang Dungeons and Dragons. We will be right back in a few minutes. I'll switch the music over to something happier. And yeah, we will be right back. Thank you all so much for joining. Make sure you check out the links in the description. We've got a Discord, Telegram channel, Twitter, all those good things. Please consider supporting the channel if you enjoy what you're watching here. We've got a Patreon at patreon.com/ZGFgaming. By supporting the channel or just watching, you do earn Z coins, which can be used to influence the games that you're watching here. So if that interests you, do consider supporting and grabbing some of those Z coins. We also have a lot of merch that also gives you Z coins that you can earn, so check all that out. Thank you, and we'll be right back.
Ooga booga.
All right, everyone, we are back. I am Razim, and this is Iron Fang Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you for your patience during that intermission, but let us go ahead and continue.
Alright, yeah, sorry. Doggo had to potty. My doggo had to potty.
Not the Sparkle Doggo?
I've got a sparkle dog.
I mean, you are colorful and sparkly and a dog, so.
And eyes.
I'm not sparkly, I just have hypno eyes.
You will be sparkly when I dump this glitter on you.
Kato, I swear to God.
I mean, it's
Fight
a valid
me.
point.
Just one box of glitter? Come on.
Oh, I got more than one box.
You know
Are we
what?
gonna have a,
I'm not surprised.
Special edition of his T-shirt that's all glittery.
Oh
my
God. No. It will get everywhere, even when it's up to you.
When people
You
select
gotta
the
glitter
shirts,
bombs.
when people select the shirts, make his only an amalgamation of colors. Only that is available.
Ugh. Alright. So, where we left off before my dog had to potty, Kato was talking to the Astral Gnoll.
Who is no longer
And-
an astronaut.
Oh no, he's no longer an Astral Gnoll. You were talking to the Gnoll that was the Astral Gnoll that was just standing there while y'all were fucking up the other Gnolls. And he said very vehemently that he was going to go with you all, wherever you were going, in order to try and figure out for himself whatever the hell just happened.
Alright, so I'm going to tell him that it's all good that he comes with and let the party know that he's coming with us and let's go do what we were doing.
Alright.
With the herbs in tow.
Yeah, with the herbs in tow. So, remembering the herbs, the Gnoll ducks into the tent that he had come out of and comes back out of it with a small wooden chest. He opens it to show you all that it is filled with the herbs and flowers that he and the rest of the tribe of Gnolls had quote-unquote cultivated from Berfina's gardens. He closes the chest, tucks it under his arm, and says, "By the way, I'm Ibram. I guess let's go ahead and get going."
Good to meet you, Ibram. I'm Kato, and this is a bunch of dumb people.
Not.
No
Bunch of
argument
people.
here.
And none of you know what's being said.
I heard what was being said, and
No,
I'm not
you
going to
don't.
argue.
You don't
I'm
know
pretty...
what's being said. I'm speaking in Gnoll. Do you speak Gnoll?
Not that you know of.
Ooh, the sass.
Well, I actually introduce everybody to the Gnoll.
Yeah.
And this is Ibram. He's our new friend, and let's be off.
All right, so I believe Rosalind picked up the essence ball from the basilisk.
Yep.
All right, cool. So you all head off.
Daga, do you mind if Rembrandt takes the bad one?
I mean, there are two pools of. It's not. They're not the same kind of balls of essence. They're rather pools of goo.
Oh, all right, never mind.
You know,
I mean,
Rembrandt,
you can try and pick it up if you want to.
you already collect classes. You don't need to collect everything else.
Gotta get them all. But no, not a goop.
All right, it is going to happen.
What's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen?
You guys aren't paying attention to the chat?
Wait. No.
Good. I'm glad.
Daga, I wonder.
Mary
I
has
have a-
already accepted it. She will do it.
No,
Daga-
Mary, why?
And
Daga, if
I
use
told
a normal
her
jar.
I need a version where he is absolutely sparkly and glittery and maybe a rainbow in the background to make it especially fabulous.
Couldn't you just Photoshop him into like a Twilight poster? Wow.
I don't have that kind of skill. But I could send it to
I do.
Here you go. I'll send it to you. I'll send you the full file, K2.
K2.
Aw, yeah.
I would say that you wouldn't, but I definitely know that you would.
Oh, I
I've
absolutely
expected
would,
Doug
and I'm
before.
totally opening Photoshop right now.
Oh,
If she wouldn't,
God.
I would.
There you go. There it is.
You got multiple users of Photoshop here.
Oh wait, sent it to the wrong person. Oops. There it goes.
Who'd you send it to? I'm curious now.
Well,
He
all
sent
your
it to
about
the
it.
wrong Telegram
Yeah.
account.
The wrong account.
Oh, hey, Cal.
So, Daga,
Yeah.
can I put the shadowy goop into a normal jar?
Do you have a normal jar?
I have a jar of bait which I can just dump out.
I got a jar of
yeah,
dirt. I
Alright.
got a jar of
I have the
dirt.
jar of dirt.
No, I have it. It's a different jar.
Well, Rembrandt, if you have
Yes.
a jar, go ahead. Describe what you do.
I'm going to kneel down before the goop piles and then just scoop the jar after emptying it out. Just scoop it into it without using any hands or anything. Just a drop and just lift pour, just scooping it.
Can I eat it?
Scooping it with the jar itself.
Yes.
You eat
Okay.
it.
And you specifically said you do not use hands, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
How should I name this jar of shadow
Goop.
Jar of Ichor. Ichor.
Okay. And I did that for both of them.
Oh, you scooped both piles?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
All right.
Alright, so Ibram now seems pretty set on figuring out what's going on, and he stomps along to the south end of this clearing. And then he stops and turns back to the group of you and he says, "Where are we going?"
To Narnia.
Kato is going to
Apparently
turn
he's
to the group
directionally
and ask where we're
challenged.
going.
What was that, Kato?
Kato is going to ask the group where we're going.
Back to Brinfilia.
Good try on the name Rembrandt.
I tried, okay? And Philly is
I
getting
think he's doing it on purpose.
Actually, no.
I'm gonna-
Brenfina.
Close again. It's
Damn it.
Briefina. I'm going to type it in the chat for you all.
It's Brofina.
Thank you for typing.
There's my survival roll to see if I know which way we're going.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so my mnemonic device
All
to
right.
remember this is bruh and then Aquafina. Okay.
All right. Oh, right. So at the mention of the name, Ibram, his face once again contorts into the nasty snarl, and he says, "Oh, right, that bitch." and he turns around and starts stomping off back towards where you left Brafina after she told you who stole her herbs.
Rembrandt's gonna tell Kato, is he gonna hit her or?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. And Kato is gonna laugh as she runs up and catches up with them.
I read that as Reese Cave only because that's all that showed up
She lived in
first.
a hut.
No, she lived in a cave.
I swear there was a hut when we were Minecrafting the trees.
No, she caught y'all Minecrafting the trees and then led y'all to this little cave thing. I specifically remember making sure I had this image in here so that I could show it to you guys. And I remember
I see a creeper in the middle of the cave.
You know what? I kind of do too.
I remember the one with the tree on the right-hand side, and I made mention of the furry that was all the way on the left-hand side.
The tree with the sun thing.
There were two trees with sunburst marks that marked the path leading to this cave.
No, they were starburst, remember?
Try it, Freddy.
Oh my god. Ibram, with a wooden chest of herbs in tow, very quickly stomps down the path from it isn't really a path, actually. He just stomps through the brush of the woods and through the mountain range to the southeast, heading back towards where he knows Brafina lives.
Could you back away from your mic a little bit?
Yeah, sorry.
Got a lot of popping on there.
Need a pop filter.
I was always
I know I
tempted
do.
to-
I forgot to put a sock over my mic tonight.
I was always tempted to start writing sparkle on the little piece of parchment that Daga has in his picture.
No.
If I ever play with Daga, I will forever take Will-O-Wisp and just highlight him to make him sparkle.
Oh no.
God.
Prestidigitation also works.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
I'd say dancing lights
prestidigitation
instead.
That's a good one too.
Or just get a jar of fireflies.
Illusion.
So, Ibram leads you all back to Brafina's cave, and as soon as he steps into the water of the little stream that leads out of the cave, Brafina steps out of the shadows of the mouth and is just glaring at this gnoll.
All right, so Kato is going to wave at Brafina and be like, "Hey, it's cool. He's with us. He's cool."
Put on your sass voice, Daga.
There we go.
She looks at Kato, and with a brow quirked, she says, "What do you mean he's cool? I'm pretty sure that chest he's holding right now has all of my herbs in it, so I'd really like to know what you mean by he's cool."
Listen, just don't worry about it. He's helping us. We're helping you.
Did somebody say
We're all helping each
herbs?
other. Let's just be cool.
Be cool, be cool. I'd be cool once I get my herbs back.
Well,
Somebody-
that's what he's here with. We've got your herbs, and he's
Somebody
cool.
mentioned
So
herbs,
let's
and I
just all be
whispered in his
friends.
ear.
Ibram just kind of he also returns the glare to Rafina and throws the wooden chest at her feet. And he growls, and in Knoll says, "Here you go, you short bitch."
Kato chuckles because she is farly very amused by this Knoll. She doesn't translate it exactly and says, he says these are for you.
Rafina leans down and picks up the chest, and obviously it's about her size. And she struggles a bit picking it up, and she turns around and tosses it into her cave, and turns back to the group and says, "Well, why is he with you guys anyways? That's what I want to know."
Kato turns to Ibram and smiles so Ibram knows that at least she has his back. And then turns back to Rafina and explains that he's been having nightmares too, and there's like some weird thing with them being like astral projections, and he doesn't know what's going on, but something's happening to his tribe too.
As soon as Kato says astral projections, Rafina holds up a hand. And she's silent for a moment. And then she says, "What do you mean by astral projections? You mean he was an astral projection?"
Yeah, I guess that's what you'd call it. He was all see-through and he could see himself sleeping, and then he woke up.
Oh, this is some fucking bullshit. And she turns around and she takes a few stomps back into her cave, pauses, turns, waves a hand for you all to follow. And as she moves further into the cave, she kicks the chest full of herbs over to her desk in the corner of the cave that's full of books and sheets of notes and vials and such.
Kato turns to everybody, specifically the Gnoll, and just says, "I think it's going well."
As well it can as well as it can be going, considering the situation.
I mean, are y'all just standing there, or are you gonna follow her into the cage? Or
I thought
cage,
they were assuming
cave?
that we were
No,
I
I'm not
follow
going
her
into
in.
the cage.
Standing
Oh,
here.
don't assume nothing. Tell me what y'all are
I'm gonna-
doing. That's the point of it.
I'm gonna spin
I-
in circles.
I raise my left foot and then go forward and raise the other foot.
Don't get smart with me, Rembrandt.
First of all, I am the least smart with you, okay? Everybody else gives you sass. I am the least.
I will
on
pull
the
out my
shit list.
pickaxe.
And by pointing
And
that
go
out,
search
you
for
immediately
diamonds.
became the most sass.
I appreciate Sky Daddy.
Thank you for your appreciation.
Sporklebork?
I'm allowed to give Sky Daddy as much sass as I want.
You know what?
Until Kato
Fair.
dies.
All right, so since none of y'all told me, I'm just going to assume that
I
y'all
said I
followed
walked
Griffin
in and
into
told the
cave.
Gnoll that things were going well.
And I spoke over everybody until we're all going in. We're all talking at once.
I'm burning alive.
Say,
Jeez. All right, so as you all come into the cave, Brafina, she's hunched over the chest, pouring through it, and she's shifting the herbs about and taking out clumps of them, setting them on her desk and jotting down notes about them. And after a few moments, she turns around and she faces you all, and she says, "All right, well, at least I have the herbs that I told you all to get, so I can help you out with your other problem. But the thing sitting near you," and she gestures to Ibram, "is not really my problem. So whether or not he was in astral form, I don't really give a shit about that. I kind of give a shit about how that's possible, but it's not something that I'm gonna really give much more of a shit about. So if you want to figure that out, I'll tell you where to go after I deal with this." And she gestures to the herbs that she had set up before her, which is a handful of, it's 3 clumps of different looking herbs. And she says, "Once I finish with this, you'll be able to take this every once in a while, and it'll keep the effects of going absolutely insane from being forced to stay awake all this time away from your bodies. So maybe you won't die."
So she's brewing us coffee.
Super coffee.
Super coffee.
AKA energy drink concentrate.
something I need in the morning today.
Rembrandt would step forward and produce the jar of Ecor that he has and say, this was also coming from that area that we're in. Our friend over there, Rosalind, has a more lighter one, but these came out from these gnolls as like darker ones, corrupted ones. And according to Kato explaining everything to us, the gnolls stated that these particular gnolls weren't like the nicest of them all.
And she takes the jar. You're only presenting. You have 2, but you're only presenting 1, correct?
I put both in the same jar.
Oh, right. Okay. So she takes the jar and looks at it for a moment, and she says, well, I'm not really sure what this is about, but the same people that can help that dumb furry thing over there can probably help you out with this stuff." And as she says dumb furry thing, she points over to Ibram. And Rembrandt, you said something about Rosalind collecting the other essence, correct?
Yeah, Rosalind has a lighter one.
Okay. Brafina, well, I guess it's a good thing you collected that essence, because I needed some to make this potion, but it turns out I actually already had some. So I guess you can keep that.
So
But
you
I
sent
do-
us on a suicide mission? You wanted us to die,
No.
didn't you?
No. I needed my herbs.
Herbs?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have exactly considered that suicide.
Well, no, it wasn't really suicide, but
No.
point is, she wants me to. She was
It was
trying to
her.
make us to die. She wanted us to die.
Remember
I
how we
mean,
just-
go ahead.
remember little Kalani just like, what the hell are you talking about?
Kalani, are you
Nothing.
sober
Carry
right
on. Kalani will look down at the flask in his hand. Am I ever sober?
You only get weird when you're sober. Start drinking.
So, Rafina looks to the squirrel and says, "You should probably keep that essence, though, because I'm gonna make you enough to get you through right now, but you're gonna end up needing to make it yourself, so that's gonna be good to have on hand." And then she turns around and just gets to work making this potion. You see her throw the 3 clumps of herbs into a pestle and mortar, and she goes to work grinding those together. And she, after a few moments, with her back still turned on everybody, sticks her hand out behind her towards Rosalind, and with palm facing up, just holds her hand open, silently asking for the ball of essence.
Azurite is going to pull out some bits of jerky, of that mystery meat jerky, and start munching on it.
Meat.
I thought she said she had some essence on her, or did she actually needed it?
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean-
Sparkle Dog.
My bad. That was Sky Daddy's fault. So, yeah,
Get
she's
your
gonna get to work.
story straight.
You know what? My story is straight, okay?
Your story is straight. Straight as a
Nothing
roundabout.
about you is straight.
Yeah, you have a real good point there. So she's gonna continue working with the pestle and mortar, grinding the herbs together, and then she's going to reach into her another small chest that she has hidden under this desk, and she's gonna pick out her own little ball of shimmering essence, and she's gonna toss it in with the other herbs in the pestle and mortar, and she's gonna grind that together, and she's gonna work at that for a total of about 5 minutes until it becomes liquid. It's a liquid, but it's still kind of viscous. I'll give it that. And she reaches to another area of her desk and grabs an empty, larger vial, and she pours it in, and she corks it. And then she turns around and holds it out in her palm, and she says, "Well, here you go. This is enough for everybody for 1 dose, and it'll do enough to get you through a night, basically." And what she means by that is taking 1 dose of this potion acts as a long rest.
So what you're saying is I should snort it.
No.
Only if you powderize it.
Yeah, if you can figure out how to and roll well enough to make it into a powder, sure, I'll let you snort it. But until then, no, you
Clink.
gotta drink it.
Cleek, my man.
My man.
Yeah, Aizen, it's pretty much, it's about the same consistency as a little bit more watery maple syrup.
So
I
cough
suggest
syrup?
that Daga go look at the Discord chat.
Oh no.
No, God.
Oh
hate
my
you so
god! This is going straight on the stream.
Good. You're welcome.
One second,
so
everyone.
upset.
1 second.
I'm so glad I could upset the DM so much.
Oh my god.
When it all goes not according to plan for the DM.
I wish my voice could go as high pitched as that.
Enjoy, everyone. Absolutely
Hey, I
enjoy.
can hit some soprano notes.
You're
Oh,
all
God.
welcome.
I hate all of you.
Oh, you don't mean
You
that.
definitely don't, and you can
You
shut your mouth.
love.
You can't hit a squirrel. Rosalind is the most awesome existence you've ever known.
God.
Anyways, resume.
I'm really
That was
upset.
a beautiful. That was a beautiful interruption.
My cheeks hurt from laughing.
Eisen,
Yeah,
Dag
it'll do
already
that.
is a sparkle dog.
I am not a sparkle dog.
That picture says otherwise.
There, I put
You're
it public in the
welcome.
media sharing.
Now everybody knows.
No. Alright, so Berfina is holding out this potion to you all, and she pretty much explains that it gives you the effect of a long rest.
Remember, I'd like to ask her, how would we make it? What were the? Do we need to use the same exact herbs that you used?
That's a great idea, Eisen. K2, can I get that picture so I can add it to the group pic?
Oh,
No.
I absolutely will. One sec.
So we need a version of the entire cast now on the Twilight poster.
Ah.
I mean, I can only get 5 of us there to keep it the same poster, but you know, I can do it.
Oh my god. Yeah, so you all do need the same herbs.
Herbs.
Oh my goodness.
If you tell Cleek, like if you show Cleek, I'm pretty sure Cleek has a pretty good memory for herbs.
I do. Give me a second. So I say that with yes. Okay, I do.
Despite being a bird brain.
Well, I mean, I
He
I
knows
wasn't
his
sure if it was I was about to say I do, and then I read medicine. It's not what I thought it was. It was actually under nature, but yeah.
I was about to say I would hope so. You are a druid.
You are a tree hugger.
I was a tree at some point.
And a rosebud.
So yeah, Berfina, along with the potion, after saying, yeah, you all are gonna have to learn how to make this, and you're gonna need the specific herbs, and you're gonna also need a bit of that essence that you get from those weird astral creatures. in order to make enough for. It makes enough to give all of you the effects of one long rest. And she reaches behind to her desk and she hands you this bit of parchment, and on it is scrawled the 3 herbs that you need. However, I didn't have enough foresight to herbs were, so I'll get back to you on what those are next session.
Okay.
GG.
Parsnip, Gain Swing, and Bitterwort.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm gonna figure it out.
And
I just named
Haagen-Dazs. Lots of Haagen-Dazs.
Also, this technically makes me Queen of the Rice Kingdom now, because I have the supply and they have the demand.
Yeah, speaking of the fact that you have the supply, Rafina, she looks around at all of you for a moment, and her eyes go wide and seem to sparkle, and she says, "Oh, wait a minute. You all already have a little bit of essence. You need to learn how to make this for yourselves. So I might as well just show you right here, right now, I guess." So herein comes the fun part, y'all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Doubt.
Do I really flub that much, Eisen?
That nat 20 insight.
Insight for what?
What is your true intention?
I said doubt, and I'm literally memeing like the bird that says, "I want to roll for insight."
And there was Rosalind's nat 20 that she would probably need later.
I want to know her true intentions.
Well, her true intentions are to teach you how to make this potion.
Doubt.
Alright, roll for it again if you want.
No.
Alright.
Rolls another 20.
Super doubt.
So, tell me, do you all agree to her rather sassy offer to teach you all how to make this potion if Rosalind gives up her bit of essence?
Well, it's a life or death situation, so kinda, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Rosalind, give it up.
Okay.
Alright, give me one moment to read something.
Moment over.
Alright, who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first. I'll be terrible at it.
Alright, cool. Roll me a medicine check.
Yep.
Wow,
Oh.
I actually didn't do bad.
Yeah, awesome. Roll me another one.
Uh-oh.
Still not terrible.
I mean, if it's...
Alright,
do you think 10 minutes has passed since we left that Gnoll camp?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And roll me a third one.
There we go. That's more in keeping with my skill.
I was expecting it to
So-
go down by 4 each time.
So, So I'm going to say each roll is 2 minutes into attempting to create the potion. By the top of the 5th minute, Kato seems to be fumbling a little bit. And this the pestle and mortar shifts incorrectly, and a bunch of it falls out and falls to the ground. But Rafina comes by, scoops it up, and pops it back into the pestle and mortar, and she says, that's all right. You go ahead. Just keep going. So
That's right.
Kato,
5-second roll.
Yeah. So Kato, go ahead and make me one more medicine roll.
Oh no.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
I'm getting there.
All right. You now know how to create this potion.
You hear that, guys? I'm useful
To who?
to
Just
all
kidding.
of you, apparently.
All right. So next up,
Yeah, beat that. Do it.
All right, Rembrandt will step up.
and I just saw chat. I do too deserve pity pads.
Oh, whatever.
I'm sorry. Could you please repeat that? I didn't hear that right.
That's okay. You don't have to.
I'm sorry. Who was going next?
Rembrandt.
Rembrandt. All right. Yeah. Make a medicine roll. Make another one.
Oh, don't fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah. No,
You
you
know-
don't learn shit. As
No.
Within-
Stop. Inspiration.
He's gonna inspire
I don't think
himself.
you can inspire yourself on a nat 1. A nat 1 is still a nat 1.
Is it in a reroll?
Oh, the inspiration.
yeah,
Yeah.
the DM inspiration is just rolling a 20. Or rolling a d20, not rolling a 20.
I mean, that's kind of what happens.
So erase that damn one.
All right, so yeah, roll a third, or technically a fourth. All right, yeah, you now know how to make this potion.
Whee!
There we go.
And next person.
Don't worry.
This one will
I'll
give it
find a
a-
way to fail this.
I'll pat Cleek on the back. You got this, champ, and I'll give him a bardic.
How many? You want me to just keep rolling?
Yeah, roll a second one.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, roll a third one.
Just roll the same number.
All right.
Ooh,
Bardic?
You have an inspiration.
Do I? I do
You
have
have to.
inspiration.
The
He
bardic
has
Oh, I know.
he
I
has
already-
bardic
I
inspiration,
didn't
but he
say it.
has to declare that he's using it before the roll.
No, you can.
No,
no,
use
it's
it.
after the roll.
You
It's after the
have
roll.
to apply it before the roll, but you can't
No.
use it after you roll for the results.
You
of the
absolutely can use it after the roll. But I mean, that's why we're trying to stop Daga from saying the result. Because he wants to use it.
cast.
Yeah,
Okay.
the bardic inspiration you can use after the roll before the outcome is determined.
Yes, but you have
That's
to
not-
actually have it applied to yourself.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I patted him on the shoulder and I
That's
said,
also I'm saying. He's not disputing the fact that you can apply it after the roll. Like, but
I gave it to him. Before this, I pat when he was going up, I pat him on the shoulder and I said, "You got this, champ," and I gave him a bardic.
He did. I heard it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know
alright,
why
I'll
we're
take
still
it.
arguing it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Go.
Your bardic inspiration is what, a d6?
Yes.
Yeah, it's d6.
So yeah, roll a d6, Cleek.
Cleek.
Sorry,
No worries.
my dad was talking to me. You need me to re-roll?
Roll
No.
a d6.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh,
A-
you now know how to make this potion.
Yay!
All right, next.
This one I'd like to learn.
All right, roll a medicine check.
Mm.
Ooh, roll another one. And roll one more. Ooh. You do not learn how to make this potion. Next.
Kalani!
Alright, give me medicine.
You're too drunk to learn.
We'll see what the dice say.
Probably gonna end up like fermenting the medicine somehow.
Alright, roll me another. Alright, you do not know how to make this potion.
I mean, don't only one of us need to know how to make it for everyone?
What if
I
that one
mean-
person dies?
Yeah, all of you might as well learn. I mean, you don't have to keep learning if you don't want to. If I say next, you can deny. But anyways, Kalani doesn't learn how to make the potion. Next.
Azurite will take a whack at it.
Alright. Medicine, please.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Ooh, there you go. Roll me another.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Ooh. Roll me another. You do not know how to make this potion. Was there anyone left? There's
Rosalind will
Rosalind.
intimidate herself into learning.
Oh, okay.
Rembrandt wants to give her a bardic.
May as
Alright,
well have
squirrels
Toby
are
Kill
not
learn how to
scary.
do.
Hey, you say that, but I managed to intimidate a ghoul away.
Oof.
It was a gnoll.
It was the ghoul that ran.
Yeah, Rosalind intimidated the ghoul away.
Still not impressed.
I'll give you rabies.
Rembrandt, you said that you
Do
were
it.
giving
Yes, a bardic.
Rosalind.
Yes.
Which might need to be used now.
Yeah, you don't know how to make this potion.
One roll.
Out of 15.
Oh, wait. Is Rosalind using the DM inspiration?
No.
No, I'm using the bardic.
Why
No,
is there...
the regular inspiration.
Oh,
The first one was attempting to intimidate
I was
herself.
taking... Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, give me another medicine roll.
Nope.
Yeah, you do not learn how to make
I
this
need to
potion.
stop hitting the top of the chat box, because that seems to be what wrecks my rolls.
Oh no, that's what gave me my first 20 up there.
So, is there anybody left besides Toby to learn?
Toby can't
think-
really learn how to... For starters, he
Discuss
doesn't
the
have
herbs.
opposable thumbs.
He just steps in the herbs a bunch.
I'm just
Fair.
imagining Toby in a lab coat and glasses now. This has to be done.
So what, 3 of you learned and 3 of you didn't?
Yes.
I vote
Yeah,
we
that
blame
seems-
Rembrandt.
Sure, we'll go with that.
It's Rembrandt's fault.
What?
Oh, I'm blaming Sparkle Daddy for this one.
Oh, now I'm Sparkle Daddy.
You're forever Sparkle Daddy now instead of Sky Daddy until you give Rosalind the medicine.
Give
I mean,
Rosalind
being
the
Sparkle
drugs.
Daddy is not necessarily a bad thing.
Oh.
I will win by brute force and ignorance all the way.
While everybody is learning how to make the potions, Ibram is just sitting aside with arms crossed, grumbling. And once everybody's done attempting how to learn the potions, Brafina kind of looks over all of you and the results with a little bit of a disappointed face. And by the way, with each of you attempting to learn how to create the potion, and only half of you succeeding in using one bit of essence, you came up with half of the amount that is enough. So you made enough for 3 of you to get another long rest with the amount of potion that you made while learning how to make it.
Okay.
Can I teach the Gnoll how to make it?
No.
Oh, why not?
Aw.
Are you a nullcist?
That's nobody's business.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Oh lord, it's coming.
I'm going to rage and attack Sparkle Dad.
Sparkle Dog takes no damage.
A big
No
thump
damage.
squish.
Sparkle Dog takes sparkle damage.
Sparkle Dog just flicks you on the forehead and you're wiped from existence.
Bad kitty.
Sparkle Dad takes emotional damage from being a Sparkle Dad.
You know what? Fair.
Ha!
Alright, so Brafina is once again she's once again, she didn't in the first place. She's gonna look over all of you and be she's pretty clearly disappointed, and she says, well, it looks like not all of you are really good at learning how to do things.
Listen, I don't need your condescending attitude, lady.
I was about to say that again. I fucking dare you.
I remember I was gonna say, guys, she's teaching us how to save our life. For Christ's sake.
Yeah, and now I know how to do it, so I don't need her attitude.
Take it on the chin, please.
So, she continues and says, but I do know of a couple of people who might be able to help you out with what's been going on, and might be able to tell that furry little bitch over there what's going on with him.
Listen, he's my friend. Don't be calling him names.
She quirks a brow at Kato and scoffs and shakes her head and continues. They're also sleepers, but they don't like to have that known. They also happen to run a fishing village on the south shore of the Lake of Luck, which is to the west of us. It's about a day away. And y'all have horses, so yeah, it's about a day ride. And when you get there, just don't mention anything about sleepers. All 3 of them, they live in this super great building that I honestly wish I lived in, but fuck people, I'd rather live in this rock here. So they live in this great building. It's surrounded by a bunch of trees. It's right on the edge of the village. You'll see it. You won't be able to miss it.
What's so great about it?
It has a lot of windows, okay?
I mean, I suppose I can see why that would be an upgrade from a cave, since caves have no windows.
It has just one really big one. That's actually an entrance.
Okay, I'm gonna smash through it. We're gonna make the, I'm gonna get Kato to, throw me. And I'm gonna smash through the window.
Alright, let's go. Let's do this.
The window that's actually technically an entrance.
17 for athletics. Let's go.
It's like the scene between Aragon and Gimli when he tells
Oh,
Aragon
God.
to toss him.
Toss me!
Except Kato's not that much taller than me.
Toss me.
It's fine. I throw you.
All right, so yeah, Brafina has just told you all that you should probably head off to the west somewhere, to the south corner of the Lake of Luck. And y'all have horses, but you also now have a gnoll.
You can ride with me.
Right.
The gnoll, Ibram looks at Kato and at the offer of the ride, and he says, "All right, cool. I guess so. Thanks."
Wow, what a
I
bitch.
got you, bro.
I'm still waiting to be able to ride Toby Kale into battle. I'm small enough.
You will not.
All right, so
But
just
maybe.
just as a quick recap before you all head out of Brafina's area, you have a vial full of enough potion for each of you to drink some and take a long rest. And then you also have enough. The three, I think it was the three who learned successfully how to make the potion, each of you has enough for one person to take a long rest.
I think we should all long rest right now.
I mean, if all we have to do is drink the potion, we should each take a swig of potion and then be on.
But do
So,
we
to be
need
perfectly fair, I don't really need to. I have plenty of hit points, so it's up to you guys.
And you woke up not too long ago.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm in pretty good shape. But I mean, if you guys all want to rest, I mean, I can just stay up and not drink my potion.
So as you all are talking, Berfina pipes up and she says, wait a minute. It doesn't work like that. You can't just take a swig and be on your way. It's pretty strong. It does some pretty weird things to your body considering the weird shit that you're trying to combat in the first place. You gotta give it a minute. You gotta give it a couple of hours. You take it, you wait 2 or 3 hours, and then you can be on your way.
All right. Well, if you guys want to take it, I can stand watch, take a short rest, and like use my hit die and stand watch while you guys all heal if you need.
This one will stay up too.
I mean, actually, I can get away with a short rest.
I'll go with the short rest too.
I'll take a short rest.
I don't need any rest. I'm good to go.
I'm now
That's
fully
right.
healed.
Hey, Rembrandt, where's that D6?
Oh, that's right. Everybody who's spending hit dice, you get a d6.
I mean, I don't need it.
Rosalind does.
There we go. Full HP. Nice. Does Toby Kale want to take a rest?
As far as that goes, I
Could
actually
spend
need
hit
to.
dice.
I think Shraska
He
heals
doesn't
Toby
actually
Kale.
have hit dice right now because he just doesn't have hit dice. So, Daga, do we wanna give him hit dice of some sort, or
Give who
I mean,
hit dice, Toby?
How'd you
Toby
figure
can.
out that he was at 40 HP?
I used his I forget what we based him off of. I'm pretty sure it was a giant weasel.
Because usually they have hit dice themselves.
Yeah, that's just in the monster manual, they take the average and give it to them.
Yeah, but it also lists what dice they get? Giant weasels get D8.
Alright, I'll set him at 4 and give him a D8. That sounds good to you,
Yeah,
Daga?
that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's good.
Jeez. All right, so y'all are taking a short rest before you head off.
Yeah.
Whee!
All right, cool. So as you all head off, again, keep in mind and mark in your loot however you want to. I made a note for myself that you all have enough of this potion for everybody to take a long rest, and the 3 of you who learned successfully how to make it have enough for 1 person to take a long rest. Or each of you who succeeded in learning how has enough for 1.
1 dose.
Yep.
A deuce.
All right, so
Wait, so those of us who succeeded have enough for 2?
No.
no.
Sorry,
Those who
I
succeeded.
wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, sorry. It's hard. It's for some reason hard for me to explain how I'm envisioning this. But in a large vial is the potion that Rafina created for you, which is enough for everybody. As she was teaching each of you how to make the potion, she broke the essence ball down in order to be able to teach each of you how to make your own personal dose. So if you failed, you don't have a dose. If you succeeded, you have your own personal dose. In addition to the large vial with enough in it for everybody to take a swig.
Got it.
So the
Okay.
large vial would be in the party inventory then.
What was that, Rosalind?
The large vial should be in the party inventory then. That's the easiest way of going about
Except
it.
that Daga deleted the party inventory.
Yeah, I murdered Shrek accidentally.
Shrek.
No,
Rest
you
in
did it
peace.
on
Shrek, okay.
purpose.
I don't know about you, but I'm looking at party inventory.
Yeah.
Daga's
I'm
still
seeing
Where's
it
murdered.
right
party
there.
inventory?
Daga's still murdered.
Click the eye, the eye with the 3 people. That's for party sheet. Then there's main and then inventory.
Oh, hey, look at that.
I just saw people just get added. I'm still not on the party sheet.
Where do you get were-rat teeth from, Kato? I want some.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, the were-rat teeth?
That was at the
from when we
start.
were fighting.
That was the
Were-rats.
second session we had.
Damn, gotta get me in on some were-rat action.
Yeah, I ripped the teeth out and I was like, I want these.
They're mine now.
Nice.
How do I add that to y'all's party sheet?
We could
I
just
guess you could add it
remember
as a
that we
treasure.
have these.
I do not trust y'all to remember that.
I mean, I
Okay.
write
I
everything
mean, I
down.
Fair
remember
point.
more than you do.
Okay, how about instead you go into the party sheet in the inventory, add a new item under parcel items, type in long rest potion or whatever you want to call it.
I called mine Cafe Bustelo potion.
I called my
So
coffee.
we have 3 of them available between all of us. And then we've got 1 that is for everybody, so that would be another 8. So in that little box, just put in 11. And there we go. We'll just leave it in there.
Did that work? Oh, wait.
Yeah, that worked.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see it.
Alright, cool. Okay, so yeah, you all have these potions now. Some of you learned how to make it. Some of you are a little less than good, and so did not learn how to make it.
Oof.
Don't put it in that way, like that way to put people down.
That's my job as the Sky Daddy.
Sparkle Daddy.
Sparkle Daddy.
So yeah, Rafina at this point is pretty much ushering you on your way. Since y'all decided to not take the potions and only took a short rest, like you all have a little bit longer until these effects start to hit you. So she starts ushering on your way. And again, it is a day's ride to this place, which she called Starshore, which is on the southeastern edge of the Lake of...
Fancy.
Are we supposed to be seeing a map?
Yes, you are. Give me a moment.
I was wondering the same thing. I'm sorry.
How the fuck do we cross the mountains in a day?
You're already in the mountains.
I like milk.
I couldn't put Breeze Hovel text over the mountains and have it still be seen, and I also made this map and like I had to do the text in like a minute and a half, so I didn't feel like trying to find out what color you could see over the mountain color.
So we go through the mountains to Star Shore.
Yeah, you're already pretty much in the mountains. You just gotta finish crossing through them to get to Starshore.
Let's go!
Let's go.
It's a me, Mario.
As we're riding, I want to note that Kato is making small talk with Gnollfriend and trying to become BFFs.
I love how you just always null friend. I love it.
Roll for friends.
Roll for friend.
What would that be? Would that be
However you
Charisma?
make friends, roll for it.
Charisma.
Yeah, it would be charisma.
Intimidation.
Oh, I'm talking about Kato specifically, how she makes friends. No.
That is so fitting.
It really is.
While Ibram is on the back of your horse, listening to whatever the hell you're saying, he is not interested. He actually keeps looking like he wants to jump off of the horse, but he has a destination and he needs to get to it, and that's the only reason why he isn't jumping ship right now.
Well, rest in pieces, Gnollfriend.
Almost null friend.
So over
I'll
this...
be Gnollfriends yet.
So over the time that you all are traveling, again, it's about a day. As you get towards the outer edge of the mountains, you can see the desert has turned into plain, and you can see further off in the distance that there's grass and a smattering of trees. You can see a little bit of the tops of very small buildings, and you can see the glimmering reflection of the lake ahead of you. And as you're traveling through the last bit of the edge of the mountain range and coming through the dark brush, you see a bit of shimmering, the same kind of shimmering that comes from the astral forms of mortals.
What is it with all this shimmering?
You know what?
Be nice to
So-
the Sparkle Daddy. He likes his sparkles.
I'm sick of these motherfucking shimmerings on this motherfucking desert.
Watch your goddamn language.
So,
I like eggs.
so real quick, tell me, like, who's traveling in front? How are y'all traveling?
I'll take point.
I'll be
I'll
take
somewhere
Kale.
in the middle.
I'd
Kalani,
probably be like point two, along with her.
I got the tail.
well, I guess Kalani
All right, so
will,
I'd just be somewhere.
Guys, let
Kalani
Sim
will
speak.
be in the middle then.
Kato is too distracted trying to make Knoll friends to do anything along the lines of directing.
So, Rembrandt, with you being on point, unfortunately, Rosalind doesn't see this, but with Rembrandt being on point, you catch the shimmeries, and through the brush of the forest at the edge of the mountain range, you can see the astral form of a female lizard folk standing there and watching you.
Is she anywhere near Starshore or no? Right?
I mean, I'm just going over when you all are on the edge of the mountain range.
Okay. I guess I'll point her out to
I'm
everybody
on
else.
the edge of the mountain range.
I'll point her out and I'll say maybe we should see what's up.
So as soon as you raise your hand to point at her, her form dissipates into thin air.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, Rembrandt! What have I
didn't-
told you
what?
about that finger of yours?
I shouldn't have snapped. Is there a basilisk behind her?
No.
Now there's a zombie roll for Undead Fortitude.
Zombie basilisk.
While we are traveling, Kalani will actually be working on his gaining more control over his particular brand of magic.
Your brand of magic.
Well, yeah, he kind of uses different magic than a lot of people.
K2, I hate you. Ever since.
I did
knowing
nothing.
You did that to me.
rude.
Every single
That's
one of my
me.
responses to stupid shit is you're a so-and-so.
Listen, it's not
Hey,
my fault that
Can't
you
blame
spent time
Kato.
with.
I've had my
It's
fair
your
share of
fault.
stupid
To
responses.
be fair, my default stupid response is your face is so-and-so.
Pine cone.
So after seeing this astral lizard folk, after about another half a day, you come to this village. You come to the village that Berfina told you of at the southeastern edge of the Lake of Luck. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like in just a second when I make the map public.
Which is gonna happen in a few moments as we stall
Maybe
for Daga.
we should think about this stalling for time thing.
There we go.
That
I
loading
did it.
taking a while.
Did not take a while.
There it
Yeah.
is.
There it is. Oh, it has Farmville patches.
It does have Farmville patches. But as you come to this village, ooh, my voice just cracked. Hello, second puberty again. Ooh.
Yeah, puberty sucks.
Is that like reverse puberty because you still sound like a child?
God, thanks. So as you all come to this village, yeah, you see a couple of guard towers. And you see this statue in the middle of the village. And you see buildings, and off in the distance you see the lake with boats and docks. Except this village is a lot different than the other ones you've come across so far. And by other ones, I mean the one that you've come across so far. everybody's awake. The inhabitants, a mix of different races, mostly bestial races. There are canines, felines, mustelids, cervines, all of them. They're all wandering around, and they're all hustling and going about their business of the day. You see fishermen at the docks pulling in nets full of fish and casting out empty ones in hopes that they'll catch more. You see marketeers going over their wares, marking their inventories. You see the guards standing there at the guard towers, chatting and actually having kind of a good time. This rather small village is bustling with activity.
I'm impressed that all of those people could fit in these 6 houses.
You know what? A couple of them are and they have multiple rooms.
It's like the common thing in RPGs is like cities are supposed to be bustling and they have like maybe 6 houses the player can actually access.
All right, well,
That
it's not
has
like a whole.
always bothered me.
It is. All right, well, it is a smaller village. There's maybe a total of like 13, 14 people bustling about, but it's still a lot more than what y'all have seen in the last day and a half.
Well, yeah, that's because we visited a tribe of cats and a tribe of gnolls. Anything is bigger than a freaking patchwork group of tents. God.
God.
I was going to point
There's
out his point the whole time. Are we met with hostility as we are approaching?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Oh, wait. Hold up.
Hold on. Chance to fuck with you. Hold on.
DM may have actually flubbed.
Oh.
Oh no, not again.
Do you remember whether or not Brafina told you to look for... Oh, Grand Building. I did. She did tell you that. Never mind. DM didn't flub.
I don't think you actually said that.
No, give me that brownie. I'm sorry, the mic was on.
I want a brownie now too.
Just randomly,
Yo,
no,
where's
give me
my
the brownie.
Hey, clip it now.
Shit.
I don't want to clip it.
It's okay, it doesn't matter. She ate it all anyways. I don't get a brownie.
Oof.
That's rude. Where's my brownie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where's
where's
mine?
my
We're gonna
brownie?
share.
I can't believe you didn't include Rosalind into your brownie plans.
So, Daga, when I drive up to visit you, I expect brownies.
I mean, there are a lot of brownies around here, so...
Good. I expect to get one.
I'll give you
Are
a
you gonna bring
brownie.
back some for us too?
What?
I don't know. Maybe. You guys are kind of far away, though.
You gotta
I mean,
airball
I'm an
me some
amazing
brownies.
cook. So, if y'all want some
Yeah,
food...
I can attest to that.
Oh, it's only gotten better, K2.
Oh, I'm sure.
Your face is an amazing cook.
Ooh.
I wish my face was an amazing cook. I'm a terrible cook.
I like cooking.
I can attest to that.
Listen, just because you were there when I burned pasta does not mean you get to call
How
me
do you
terrible.
burn pasta?
You didn't
Burn
just burn
pasta.
pasta. There were maggots in it.
What?
Listen, it's not my fault my
Excuse?
parents had expired pasta and, like, had an infestation.
That's
Oh my god.
I mean,
Extra
my
protein?
grandma managed to burn water.
And that's not easy
No,
to do.
it's not that hard to do that.
fun
I,
fact. If you're tired of boiling pasta for boiling water for pasta, after you're done boiling it, put it in your freezer for later.
What?
Okay, you
Freeze
know,
your boiling water for
chemistry,
later.
I know that doesn't work.
So, my previous roommate managed to melt bread in the microwave.
How'd it taste?
He was trying to defrost bread and he managed to melt it.
That
You
wasn't bread.
Did you
That's
still
all I
cook the
can
maggot
say.
bread in pasta?
What was that?
Yeah, wait, what was just said?
Moving on.
Yeah. So, yeah, you all have come to this village that is bustling about. And the guards, yeah, everybody's awake. And the guards look at you and they smile and
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Doubt.
All in favor of killing them?
I.
please don't kill them.
But friends.
Do you kill your friends?
I volunteer.
Only sometime.
Safanara.
We don't know they're friends. They're looking at it as funny. I don't like it. My squirrel senses are tingling. I must tie my bandana around my ears and become Squirrel Zodia.
So, yeah, you all have come to this bustling village, and yeah, y'all are.
It's a nice village.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's full. Full. It's small, but it's still full of people. And
Well, yeah, of
There-
course it's full. There's only 6 houses for how many people?
I already made that joke. Just
there are
remind you.
large families. Large families.
Oh, I bet there are.
Oh my god.
I don't think we're gonna get any more sense done
Oh
today.
no.
Well, I'm more so looking for a segue for Zim to finally take it over and close, because I'm sleepy.
Well, I'm not gonna know that you're going for a close unless you say so.
He did.
I was saying so in chat.
I don't think Zim's regularly checking the chat.
Yeah, Zim has
I
like
mean, yeah,
23
good.
chat windows
Fair
open.
enough. Fair enough. Good point.
3 of them are with me.
But yeah, I'm going for a close.
What are you and Zim talking about?
I was buying T-shirts.
In 3 different chat windows? I don't think so.
Likely story.
I also sent him Kato's character card on Telegram. That's what I meant.
A likely story.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's my job to doubt, okay? I'm pressing X right now. You cannot stop me.
Anyways, thank you everyone for joining us for Iron Fang Dungeons and Dragons this evening.
A likely story.
My god.
We will be back next week with more Iron Fang. Tomorrow we've got Echoes of Eberron Dungeons and Dragons at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That is 7 p.m. Eastern. Do come on by for that as well. Also check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got lots of information on there. Lots of merchandise that you can check out and support the channel by grabbing. I think it's very nice quality stuff. But we'll see what Safanara thinks when she gets her shirts. Cleek, you got your shirt.
I
When
did.
am I getting mine?
You have to buy it.
2 weeks.
I did buy mine. You said 2 weeks-ish?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Sweet!
They need to add the glitter to it first.
Oh my god.
Oh, please end it.
Please don't put
Do
me
not
on my
wait
shirts.
for this.
A likely story.
Check the description on the video and channel for links to our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all of those things. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. I can't do this without you guys. And I bid you all a very fond adieu.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night, everyone.